Hi guys, welcome to the short video about my stance about reply versus reply to all. I mean, here we are on Google Mail, Gmail, but doesn't matter where you are. But of course, it is a little bit related to the email program you are using, of course, a little bit, but there's also a general opinion on that. So I have been trying both versions for some time. And now my stance, I mean, my favorite is definitely the default on reply only. And yeah, there's a reason. I mean, I see a lot of people, they are using reply all as a default value. Sometimes it can be easier. So if you are just sending mails around in the same group, like in the family, and you always react with a reply all, you want to have all people involved and said not for, yeah, make sure that you're not forgetting somebody. Yeah, that's helpful. And I had this really for some time, but when you're in a hurry, sometimes you tend to forget that you have the reply all as a default, and that can be really nasty. I mean, you can get into the divorce or lose your job, or it can be crazy. I mean, if you reply instead of reply all, maybe somebody's complaining after that, yeah, I haven't received that, okay, that can be bad. But if you like send a reply to somebody and yeah, then you send with the reply all, you send like a copy of the same thing to 20 other people as well, and which people who are not intended to get this message, maybe something really private, and maybe even something against other people, or those things can be almost fatal. So I highly recommend to stay away from reply all. I had this just recently. Somebody sent a mail out to about 20 or 30 people or even more. I mean, I didn't know them, and some people started to reply. They just wanted to reply, but looks like they had the reply all as a default, and then this started to go insane, and it was really embarrassing for some people. And so I highly recommend to stay away from that. So here is how this works in Gmail, Google Mail. It's pretty easy. We go to settings. No matter if you are in a single email or in the overview of all emails, you can click on this settings icon here and then go to settings here, and then you have the default settings. Here we have the different tabs. Here we have the general, and it's pretty almost on top. Here we have the default reply behavior, and I think when you are applying for a new Gmail account, it starts with a default like reply all would be really crazy. But some people over time, they go to reply all, and they forget that they are on reply all. So here you have reply, and I definitely recommend to use that. Yeah, after changing this, you have to scroll down and press save, and then you can go back. The thing is actually, yeah, I'm leaving here. So I'm back in the sample, and of course I have to a little bit blur the whole thing, but I hope you can still see whatever you have to see. And here you can see the reason, especially in Google Mail, Gmail, why you don't need the reply all as a default. It's really easy to use that even if you don't have that. Unfortunately, there's no like I would have loved this here when you like hover for a long time over that you get a choice, like instead of reply you could choose reply all, but it's not happening. But instead of that, you have these options here at the bottom. You can either use reply all, or even forward. instead of using this menu here where you have even a little bit more options. But oh yeah, here we have reply to all. Even we have that here. Yeah, I haven't seen that before. So you have even two possibilities where you can use that. I mean, if it's a very long email, it can be a little bit cumbersome to scroll down 20 pages to go to this reply all. But there's always this menu on top where you can use the reply to all if it's really needed. So definitely my recommendation, and I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with that. If you have any questions or comments or better solutions, please write everything down into the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.